Hi, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a experiment week number 6 update. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security, and I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. Also, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. That is very much appreciated. All right, so hypothetical buy and hold. This is week number 6. So this was to validate or invalidate my top-down process to see if I am in the right universe of stocks of picking, and to verify it, and also to see the long-term effects of those stocks. And I used 12 weeks, which is 1 quarter, to determine that. Now, these were also picked on June 1st, regardless of setup. So these returns could even potentially be better if that was taken into account, but it wasn't, to just to diminish any other possible variables, basically. So what do we find out? Well, up through week 6, these are the current increases. The SPY is up 4.3%, NASDAQ is up 13%, and the IWM Russell is up 1.74%. These are the 20 names I picked, and the hypothetical account says that each one would have a 5% weighting, so they're all, it's equal weight. And Square is by far my best position, and the trade desk is not far behind. And then you have Etsy, Coupa, Datadog, and CrowdStrike. Everything is now green, which means, again, another thing I was looking at is 10% the proper stop. These would have been stopped out, but eventually ended up green. So it could be on post-analysis that these were just poor entry points, potentially on week 1, or that this 10% maybe needs to be 12% or some other number. But again, I will do that after 12 weeks to see if this holds up or not. If you combine everything, we are up 21.23%, which almost doubles the NASDAQ, not quite, but almost, and by far outpaces the other indexes. So everything is good so far. Let's look at a couple of these stocks, and let's look at, first off, my big winners, right? So Square, June 1st, it was actually a perfect time to buy the stock, right? So it came back, retested, and has continued higher. So June 1st was an excellent entry. And the trade desk was my other really big winner. Again, June 1st was, pretty close to a perfect entry, right? So those were great entries, and it shows in the analysis, right? Boom. Another, let's look at one more. Let's look at Coupa and Datadog. So Coupa, June 1st. So June 1st was right here. Again, we still had this retest, so we had some more volatility. It wasn't a perfect entry, but wasn't a terrible entry either. Datadog, June 1st. Again, it was a consolidation period, lots of ups, good volume coming in. So it was not a terrible entry. It was a pretty good entry, actually, back here, actually. Yeah, so you still had some more grind left, but it's okay. And then the last one is CrowdStrike. I want to look at as big winners, right? June 1st. So in June 1st here, it was technically not broken out yet, but it was showing excellent signs of accumulation. So you had to grind through this and the retest, but now it's one of my big winners. So that just shows about why holding in an uptrend, in the right stocks, in the right universe with growth and so on and so forth, seems to be proving a correct thesis. Again, it's the holding, right? What else? It's Twitter. What else? Oh, I wanted to show some of the bottom ones. Now, I love some of these. Look at Okta, which is up only 12%, right? In 6 weeks, which is nothing to sneeze at, right? But Okta is just now breaking out at the beginning of July, and potentially great accumulation. this one could potentially move a lot higher. I like that one a lot. I keep doing that. The next one I want to go over is Ring Central, RNG. This one is trying to break out. Not a great candle on Friday, but this one may just be starting to get going. It hasn't broken out yet. So it is, just barely up in this scenario. Love Atlassian. Of course, I keep hitting wrong buttons, but whatever. There's Atlassian. Broke out, retest. So far, successful retest. I think this one can be going much, much higher. And let's see what else. Oh, iFi. I like that one a lot. Infi. IPHI. And here's another one. Just now is trying to start breaking out. So even my laggards, right, down here are starting to really start to set up. Let's look at EVBG, see what that one looks like. EVBG. Yeah, even this one, EVBG, starting to set up, good volume coming in. I mean, it looks really, really good. So they're all looking amazing, right? Even the laggards do. So I think that is one of my takeaways at the halfway point, right? So here we're halfway done, 6 weeks down, 6 weeks left, and we are beating the pants off the market so far. Everything is green so far, and even my laggards are starting to set up and these are already in a sustained uptrend. I think that that so far this has been very successful, and it's taught me one lesson at the halfway point is that for me at least, use a 23-day EMA as your guide, because you're going to be able to weather pullbacks, sideways consolidations. You're going to be willing to weather, well, that's beautiful, right? Can't really go by that one. These pullbacks never close below the 23-day EMA, and I would really need 2 closes below to get me out. So no big deal right there. We're still holding, and so a lot of lessons learned. I will be looking in the future when this is over about the 10%, and maybe tighten up a few other things. But as of right now, things are looking great. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed what this experiment is actually proving at this point. If you do, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you like and what you dislike, and what you would like to see, and we'll go from there. You guys have a great weekend. Good luck this week, and stay safe out there.